brothers and sisters, it's so nice to see you all back again on our channel Rise and Shine TV. And tonight I'm in Grand Canyon, Arizona. That was my dream to come here since early childhood. Since the geography classes I was dreaming to come here because I thought it's such a magnificent, picturesque place, and it truly is. If you're ever gonna have a chance, don't hesitate a minute to come here. And tonight it's a spontaneous video. I haven't planned to shoot anything here, but while I was meditating here, lots of thoughts came, so I want to share it all with you. So tonight's topic will be about the meditation in its purest state, in its essence, in its basic state. And before we start, please click a like button and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with all our newest classes, videos and meditations. And also please comment below with any topic you want me to cover, and if you want to become a guest in our program, and also share your story about your spiritual path, about your path of enlightenment. So today I want to start with my personal story of meditation, how all of this started for me, and what was my path, how did I came to where I am now. And it all started for me when I was around 20 years old. I was living that time in South Africa, in Cape Town. It's a beautiful city, right on the bottom of the continent, at the end of the world. And the energy there is super transformational. It's so pure, it's so divine, that even if you do not search for it, you have no way but to go onto the spiritual path. You have no way but to start your way to enlightenment, to a mindful life. In Cape Town, there are plenty of mountains, and I love to hike. So I used to go early mornings, right before sunrise, on a hike on the top of the mountain and meditate there. And from the start it was so difficult for me because I read thousands of books on meditation. I listened to different videos, to different teachers, and every one of them were telling that meditation is about non-thinking. But how to come to the state of non-thinking, I couldn't find an answer to that. And that was truly like a challenge to me. Nobody could explain what does it mean to have no thoughts. Well, obviously you understand that somehow you're going to enter this state, but what's the process? How to get from your mind full of thoughts, from this constant buzz, into the place of silence? I couldn't find the answer to that process. And from the start I thought that maybe you need somehow to push it. Maybe you need to concentrate. Maybe you need to control your thoughts. Maybe if you start to focus on your thoughts, maybe that will be the way, and maybe after that they will disappear. But no matter how hard I tried, no matter how long I tried to sit in meditation, I couldn't reach that state of silence. So that's why I want to share it with you, that you don't need to go through this long path. You don't need to spend that time to come to this blissful state and to start to really hear and understand yourself, because you know that everybody knows now, right, that all our answers are within. But to hear that answers, to hear your soul, right, you need to quiet your mind. You really need to get silent, because silence is a doorway. Silence is the doorway to all the answers, to all the knowledge, to all the sacred knowledge. It's the doorway to your subconscious, and subconscious directly connects with universal knowledge, with universal intelligence. And it's a beautiful process. So After long years of practice, after talking to different gurus, that's what was the conclusion. You do not need to force it. With force, with struggle, if you try to control with the control, you won't achieve anything. Meditation is about surrender and observance. You need to become an observer, but without judgment, without control, without evaluating, right? You just need to become an observer and accept and surrender to what it is. I came to this point first. I was alone in the bus, and that's why I started to meditate, because this place is just it's the most perfect place ever for meditation, because here is such a silence. You won't hear it now because plenty of tourists walking around, but when I came here first, it was super silent, and no movement, no wind, nothing. And this how your inner mind should look like in the meditation. Completely serene, completely quiet, without no wind of thoughts, without nothing like that. And you will know for sure once you achieve that state. If you have doubts, if it is the state or it's not, means it is not. For sure it is not. Once you achieve the state, it's just like bulb is lit inside your head. It's just light and silence and alertness. You're super relaxed, but yet you're ready. Every second you are ready to act. And it doesn't come from tension. You're not tense. You're not like ready, prepared. You're just ready, relaxed. It's an amazing state. You cannot really describe it with words. That's why I'm telling you, once you're gonna achieve it, you're gonna know for sure that it's right, that you achieve the state of enlightenment, because it's like God is present inside of your head. It's like the whole being of yours is lit with this divine light. It's amazing. And actually what this place taught me also, what this place reminded me also today, is to be an observer without judgment. Because too many different people came here, they were screaming, they brought this disturbance in the energy field of this beautiful place. Some of them were making TikTok, well now I'm making YouTube, so not better than that. But not a single person I observed just sat for at least 5 minutes in silence and tried, to be one with this beautiful place. Not to memorize this place on the picture, but truly memorize it inside of their hearts. And meditation is also about connection to the whole world, connection to your own self. By truly connecting to your own self, you simultaneously gonna connect to everything and everyone in this beautiful universe. Observation should come without judgment, without thinking who screamed louder than the other, just observing and accepting the whole situation for what it is, to allow it to be the way it is. So once you're in meditation, be sure that you observe without judging and evaluating and thinking. You totally and fully immerse in the now, that you are totally in this moment. And then every single moment gonna engrave in your heart, and you don't need even to take pictures, because every single moment you're gonna remember forever. It's gonna live inside of your heart, it's gonna live inside of your mind, because your mind was still. At that moment your mind was open to receive. That moment your mind surrendered to what it is. It surrendered to this beauty of this world. It surrendered to the beauty of the people around you. You will literally hear their thoughts. You will hear their heartbeats, and you're gonna connect on a much, much deeper level. So meditation won't only make you calmer, it will make you blissful, it will make you open to everything, it will make your mind open to everything, and you're gonna come on a completely different level of awareness. You will see why everything is like that in your life. You'll see how the outside world perfectly mirrors your inner world, and it will be beautiful. And then in the state of pure bliss, in the state of this divine silence, the answer's gonna come naturally, and you're gonna actually hear what your soul is saying. It's gonna be, your soul won't whisper anymore. Your soul will talk to you loudly enough for you to clearly understand what your next step needs to be. But for you to understand what your next step needs to be, you need to be completely, fully present into this moment. And it's a beautiful practice. It will help you to understand yourself on a very, very deep level. It will help you to understand all your friends, all other people which surrounds you. It will help you to understand strangers. It will help you to accept this life and surrender into this life and go with the flow and be in this flow. Be forever supported with the universe. Be forever connected to the divine intelligence. So meditation is all about observance. Observance of your own thoughts. You just watch your thoughts, how they come into the screen of your mind and how they go. You do not push, you do not control. Just sit back relaxed and watch your thoughts flowing. And the more you bring this thought process to the light of your consciousness, the less thoughts gonna be there. Thoughts will start to disappear. And if you practice from day to day, at least 20 minutes a day, you will notice how with every step, with every day, your mind become more still, your mind become more quiet. And in the end, I promise to you, you will come to the moment. You will come to the state of mind of complete silence, where it's only light, silence and alertness. You will feel so alive in this state. This state is full of life. You will feel every cell of your body vibrating. It's beautiful. You cannot describe the state with the words. You will just be happy. You will be happy just because you are. And nothing, absolutely nothing on this earth can compare. Any other state cannot compare to this one. The state of pure silence, light and bliss, state full of life, full of energy, full of readiness. And that's the ultimate goal of meditation. That's where all of us are going to. And the way there is observance. Become an observer of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your actions. Become an observer of your life. And you will reach that state, I guarantee you. If you will work on yourself from day to day, you will reach that state 100% guaranteed. And you will know what true happiness is. And if you will meditate long enough, your conscious will enter a completely different dimension. Dimension of peace, dimension of harmony, balance, dimension of all possibilities, of all opportunities. Everything will be available to you right there, and just a single intention will bring it to material reality. And that's the magic of meditation also. And basically I want to tell you, if you have any problem at all, just sit in silence and in meditation. Meditation is truly a cure for all of your problems. And I truly see the world where children will be taught meditation from the early age, and then we can eliminate all the hatred, all the darkness, all the disappointments, all negativity within one generation, which is gonna eliminate it right from the start. So if you're a parent, I strongly recommend that first of all you start meditating and you start to teach your child to meditate. It will improve your child's life 100 times. If you want true happiness for your child, that's the practice you should start teaching him or her. And then one day we will all wake up in a loving world with people with open hearts, with people who wish only good to each other, with people who support each other, who accept each other, who accept themselves, who love themselves. And this love and acceptance would spread, would flow from them into the world, into all other fellow humans. One day, there's gonna be a very beautiful world. One day, this will be truly a paradise to live in. And until then, we have work to do. We have meditation to do. So I'll sit here a little bit longer and enjoy this beautiful place. And I always take to trips like this my beautiful feather to recharge, to cleanse, and to collect the energy of the places I visit. So this healing feather in itself contains so many different healing energies from around the world. It's my very good travel companion, and it's really, really powerful feather. So anyone who wants to come to my healing session, you're gonna get to know my beautiful companion. And also, I want to urge you to, from time to time, try to travel alone. Give this time to yourself, to be with yourself only, to get to know yourself. It will give you so much freedom, freedom to do what you want at any time. Sit in the meditation how long you want. Go to this mountain, go to that mountain. Nobody can tell you what to do. You are on your own, and only you decide, and only you are responsible for your life. At this small moment, you will feel this responsibility, that you don't need to put the responsibility on others. This is a beautiful practice to feel how it is to be responsible for your own life, to make decisions on your own, to rely only on yourself, to rely on your guides, and so many different doors, so many different ways will open for you. So don't be afraid. This world nowadays is more or less safe if you go to touristic places. So try it. Be your own boss. See it for yourself, how to be completely free with your time. It's beautiful. I promise you won't regret it. I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you're gonna give this time to yourself, another level of self-love will open, because you allow yourself the most luxurious asset we all have, time. So give yourself this opportunity. Give yourself this time to enjoy this beautiful life. And I see you all very soon back here on our channel Rise and Shine TV.